Celebrities rallied behind Smollett when he alleged the MAGA attack. Now, with growing evidence the attack was a hoax, some conservatives have, quote, gleefully seized, unquote, on the news. We've gleefully seized on the news? Yeah, I'm really glad that there weren't racist, crazy Trump supporters, hateful enough, weird enough, stupid enough to do something like this. Yeah, I'm glad it didn't really happen. Why wouldn't we be? Mm-hmm. Why aren't you glad it didn't really happen? You think about that. Why would you not be gleeful that, okay, this world isn't quite this crazy yet? At least in this particular instance with this particular crime, there weren't people waiting to run into the guy from Empire and call him homophobic names and racial slurs and then beat him and then put a noose around his neck. You want that to have happened? And the thing is, yeah, they do. They did want it to happen. They are out of their mind with grief that it didn't happen.
Yeah. And I love some of these. I'd say half of the politicians and media tweets have been taken down from after the attack. But the World Opinions editor, Karen Ataya from the Washington Post, you know where democracy dies in darkness?
Oh, right.
Yeah, so she's left her tweet up that says, regarding the this is from January 29th, regarding the heinous attack on Jussie Smollett. Yet another reminder that Trump's ascendance and the resulting climate of hate has meant that lives have been increasingly at stake since 2015. Smollett could have been killed by those thugs screaming MAGA. Let that sink in.
Okay, all right, it sunk in.
I mean, he probably would have had to pay extra, though, to actually be killed by those thugs. But I see her point. It's amazing. I mean, and don't try to turn this around on us. Mm-hmm. Like somehow, shut
Pisses
up.
Me off. It really does.
You suck, media politicians.
It's
now you got.
He could have been killed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess he could have bled to death from that teeny little cut underneath his eye. Mm-hmm. Maybe if he was is it a hemophiliac?
Yeah,
yeah. If he was a hemophiliac, maybe. Or if, the noose would have caught on something while he was walking home with it around his neck and could have choked him or broken his neck or something. I guess he could have been killed. Jeez.
This guy. Oh, boy. And, one of those January 29th tweeters was Kamala Harris. I can't wait to play that later. I mean, that is she was asked about that yesterday, and her response was not so. She wasn't.
No, she was powerful. I think she was powerful. Watch how succinct she is in her explanation for her tweet, in which she called this incident a modern day lynching. Huh?
Which tweet? What tweet?
About saying that it is a modern day lynching. That
sorry.
Yes, Jussie Smollett.
Okay, so I will say this about that case. I think that the facts are still unfolding, and I'm very concerned.
Let me just kind of. I'm trying to think of something where I can lie my way out of this because this is really awkward. I can't believe that you're putting me in this position. The media doesn't normally do this to me. Let me explain. All I was simply saying is that it was a lynching. Mm-hmm. And I stand by that because let's let the facts come out. Now, did I do that in the beginning? No. But I've learned a seriously important lesson, and let's give it some time for all the evidence and the facts to come out.
The worst.
It's just
it's
pathetic.
I got
it's
news
despicable.
For you, Senator Harris. The questions are only going to become more difficult as the campaign goes along.
Oh, that's for sure.
Good grief.
What about that tweet? And then she's looking around at her advisors like, I don't know.
What's a tweet?
Do I tweet? Or do you guys tweet for me? Did you tweet something out?
That's a question for Mr. Twitter, not me.
Or was it a glance of how did you let this person get close to me? you people, my advisors, my staff. How did this happen where this person is in my face asking me a challenging question? I think that's what that look was.